I'd like to welcome everybody to tonight's broadcast. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, Voice of Student Athletes from Rosehill Stadium in Rosehill, Texas. Tonight's matchup will be against the Rosehill Eagles and the Iola varsity football. Tonight's matchup proves to be a good one. The 4-1 Eagles are going to face off against a 2A public school tonight. They just did the coin toss. We're going to be ready to get started for the kickoff here in just 1 second.
Who's returning?
We're kicking.
Iola.
Looks like Rosehill is going to be kicking off first, so they'll be receiving the kickoff to start the second half. Iola is going to be setting up to receive the first kickoff. Brady Ward, number 2, the kicker for Rosehill, will be lining up for the kickoff. All right, just about ready to get started off here. Looks like senior number 6, Adam Crenshaw, number 12. Number 7, Cale Gould. And number 17, Colton Bullion, is back deep for Iola as we get set to kick off for the Oaken kickoff. There goes the whistle. Brady Ward approaches the ball. Low liner, takes a couple of hops. Going to be fielded by number 17. He's going up the middle, and looks like it's going to be tackled right at near the 10-yard line by Trevor Manning and Carlos Davila. So good coverage there for the Eagles. Pins the Iola back deep in their territory to start the game. So they're starting out in tough field position. Looks like the ball's going to be marked officially down at the 13-yard line. Iola approaches the ball. Looks like they're going to line up in the shotgun position back behind the quarterback, wide end, 2 wides, and another back in the backfield. Option up the middle, nothing doing there. Trevor Manning, along with a host of other Eagles, were just waiting at the line of scrimmage. So they're going to do a loss of 2 yards on that play right up the middle.
Tight end twins.
Shotgun receives a snap. Oh, he's going to keep the ball, but that's nothing doing. Kyle Flores, number 21, shoots the edge, meets the quarterback right after he opted. He was reading the tailback, kept it, and Kyle Flores was right there to wrap him up in the backfield. So that's another loss on the play. Will bring up 3rd down. Ball's marked at the 5-yard line. Iola's going backwards here to start off the game as the Eagles are showing a pretty good open and defensive stand. Got wides out on each side, shotgun, quarterback option, keep around the outside. Looks like 44, Vontae Green, and 51, X-Man is going to attack him near the line of scrimmage, so no gain on the 3rd down, long 3rd down conversion. And so it's going to be 4th down. Iola is going to set up in a punting formation. Looks like the punter has got his heels on the back of the goal line. Always an uncomfortable situation on that. So we'll see if the Eagles go after it, or if they're going to go for the return. Oh, he got in there. And Ben Nicholson Ben Nicholson went for the punt block, and I don't think he got it, ran right into the kicker. Flag comes out immediately. So it's going to be a personal foul running into the kicker by number 6, Ben Nicholson. He had plenty of time to get the block on that and just didn't get any part of the ball. So Iola's going to remain, get the ball back. Big penalty there as that gets them out of the shadow of the goalpost, 15-yard penalty. So the ball is going to be marked close to the original line of scrimmage when they started from the kickoff at the 15-yard line. Shotgun, 2 backs in the backfield is wide out on each side. Snap, gives it to the tailback. Number 64, Nate Crawford, in contact also behind the line of scrimmage in the backfield. So nothing doing on that play either, just a short gain, maybe a half a yard. So that'll bring second down and a little over 9 yards for the first down. See if the Eagles can have another defensive stand out here after a special teams penalty. Quarterback in the shotgun looks like he's going to keep up the middle. Tackled by number 8, Trevor Manning, and number 11, Anthony Wilder on the play. Short gain, so that'll bring up a long third down conversion, 7 yards. 9 minutes to go in the first quarter. No score. Rosehill Eagles just been on defense so far. Iola sets up in a shotgun. Two on the side shotgun. Looks like it's going to be a pass out to the outside. Pass complete. Tackled pretty much right after he caught the ball by number 6, Ben Nicholson. So that's good enough for a first down, though. So on 3rd and 7, Iola completes the pass for a first down. I think that ball went to number 8, Clayton Stafford. So it's 1st and 10 for Iola. 2 backs in the backfield, shotgun coming out, split on each wide, takes the snap. Gives to the fullback, kind of a busted play. He was going to give it to the tailback, but tailback went the other direction, so the quarterback was forced to go up the middle, get a couple of yards there on a busted play. So there was not a whole lot of gain on that, so it'll bring up second down, 8.5, 9 yards. Ball is down, marked right now at the 28-yard line. At Iola's 28-yard line. Twins right, 2 backs in the backfield, shotgun formation, snap. It looks like he's going to roll out for a pass. Good downfield coverage. He's scrambling, and they got him before he gets back there. Looks like Ben Nicholson, number 6, number 18, also Jaron Stards out on the play, number 11. Quarterback for Iola, Blake Driver, just didn't have anywhere to pass it to, so it was flushed out of the pocket. Got what he could, but there was a loss on the play, so that'll bring up 3rd and 13. 3rd and 13. Ball is just at the Iola 22-yard line. Shotgun formation, Twins right. Quarterback takes a snap, going to set up to throw. Ball falls incomplete. Pass attempt to number 6. Adam Crenshaw was his target. Number 6, Ben Nicholson on the coverage for the Eagles, and ball was 5 or 6 yards short, so it bounced for a incompletion. So 4th down and 14, 13 yards. Iola is going to set up for the punt. Number 17 back to punt. Colton Bouillon gets this one off. Number 5, Carlos Davila back to return it up to the right side. 10-yard return until he's forced out of bounds. So pretty good return. 12-yard return, so that gets the ball inside of Iola territory as the Rosehill set up their offense for their first offensive drive. Ball is going to be marked down officially the 43-yard line of Iola. 6 minutes, 52 seconds in the first half as Rosehill sets up for their offense. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, voice of student athletics, serving the community through faith and athletics since 2002. Trevor Manning under center, motion, rolls out for a pass. Oh, pretty good coverage on that. Trevor Manning had nowhere to go, and Iola back in the backfield for the sack. He took a loss on that play. The first pass attempt results in a sack. So that'll bring up second down and 13. I think there was some confusion on who was supposed to do what on that play, and Trevor Manning didn't have anywhere to go. Rosehill breaks the huddle. Trevor Manning under center, single backfield, two wings. Joe Johnson in motion, up the middle to Kyle Flores. 12-yard gain on the play, tackled by number 10 for Iola. So that gets us back almost to a first down. Eagles quick up on the formation. Trevor Manning fakes the handoff to Kyle Flores around the outside. Forced out of bounds, but 7-yard gain on the play. So that'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles. It's like a flag on the play there. It's going to go against the Eagles as they tried to get set up for a quick formation after a long gain. Got called for holding on that, so it's going to back them up. Ten yards from the spot of the foul. So it will be first down for the Eagles. Close to 10 yards for the first. Trevor Manning under center. Ben Nicholson in motion. Option. Trevor Manning keeps the ball, breaks it up the middle for short yardage. So that'll bring up second down and 16 yards for the first down. The ball is marked at the Iola 40-yard line. Reed Hauser comes into the game with the offensive play from the coach. It's going to be 5 minutes in the first half after this play. Trevor Manning breaks the huddle, comes under center, two wing-back, single backfield. Ben Nicholson in motion. Option gives up the middle to Kyle Flores. Looks like we've got an injury on the field right now. Looks like number 66, Tommy Dial, the center for Rosehill. Tommy Dial's junior. He got moved to center this year. Has been doing a great job at center. Doc Newman from from Methodist Healthcare Sports Medicine on the scene quickly to attend. Methodist Hospital, longtime supporter of Rosehill football, and happy to have a trainer here at most of our games throughout the year. He gives quick attention to Tommy Dahl. So right now we'd like to thank our sponsors. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. The Open Mic Broadcast Network has been serving the community since 2002, providing game day coverage for Rosehill Christian Eagles, Iola Bulldogs, Hempstead Bobcats, Royal Falcons, and Prairie View A&M University. So Tommy Dial able to walk off the field under his own power, but with a pretty significant lip. So he's going to get checked out on the hot sidelines. Hopefully he'll be able to check back into the game. We'll keep you posted on the status of that. Looks like Jaden Johnson, another junior, is going to be moving over for center for the Eagles, which he has been a center for a long time. So this should be an okay move for the Eagles as Trevor Manning comes under center. Two wing back, single back formation. Ben Nicholson in motion. Little hesitation on the pitch. Ben Nicholson on the outside pitch. Kind of gets slung down by number 15 by his jersey. Short gain on the play, so that'll bring up fourth down. Not a whole lot of activity there for the Eagles offense, so Brady Ward, number 2, punter and kicker, is going to check into the game.
Oh, Zach got me in the phone.
18 seconds on the play clock, 4 minutes in the half as Brady Ward sets up for the first punt. Looks like number 4 back for Iola. Brady gets a kick off. It's going to hit around the 15-yard line. Takes an Iola bounce backwards, but it will be down just outside the 15-yard line as Iola sets up for their offense just about where they had the first 2 previous times. 3 minutes, 48 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Still no score here at Rosehill Christian School as Rosehill Eagles are taking on Iola Varsity Public School.
Hey, what is Iola's, what is their mascot? Bulldogs. That's what I thought, but I couldn't.
All right, Bulldogs in the shotgun. Option. Kyle Flores out on the outside. Tries to make the corner. Number 7 on the carry. Cale Gould forced out of bounds near the line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss on that play as Rosehill had a defense that stretched him out pretty good. Kyle Flores was pressuring him to get outside. Then he had some help forcing him out of bounds. So the Bulldogs come out second down and 12 as they shut up again in the shotgun formation. 2 backs in the backfield, 1 behind the center. Option to the fullback. Quarterback keeps it, number 11. Number 4, Reed Hauser on the tackle. Cleaned up by Trevor Manning. And so about a 4-yard gain on that play, so that'll bring them past the original line of scrimmage. It'll be third down, 8 yards for the first down. Ball at the 27-yard line. No, I'm sorry, 17-yard line. Back in the pass, screen. Eagles have sniffed that out pretty well. He's looking for a place to go and didn't find it. Looks like Anthony Wilder and Vontae Green on the stop. Number 7 for the Iola Bulldogs, Cale Gould, just didn't have anywhere to go. Very well defended. All the Eagles stayed at home, kept in their lane, stayed in contain. That results in a loss on the play. So it'll be fourth down and 14 as the Iola Varsity Bulldogs set up for the punt. High punt, and it gets a Rosehill bounce just straight sideways. So ball's going to be marked around the 35-yard line. Rosehill, again, has got good field position. Let's see if they can do anything with it this time. Last offensive plays for the Eagles, they had a penalty and not a lot of positive yardage, and still no first down to show for it in their offense. So really a defensive struggle to this point so far. No score with 1:39 left to go in the first quarter as the Eagles are in the huddle. 21 seconds on the play clock. Rosehill's in the huddle. Jaden Johnson now in for the center as Rosehill breaks the huddle. Trevor Manning's going to come up under center. 2 wingbacks, 2 wide receivers, single back in the backfield. Joe Johnson, number 7, goes in motion. Trevor Manning gives the ball to number 21, Kyle Flores, up the middle. It's going to be a 4-yard gain on the play there, so that'll bring up second down and 6 for the Eagles. Iola's in a pretty standard defense, 4-3 defense with 4 defensive backs. Eagles break the huddle. Just going to be a minute on the first quarter as they address the ball. two twins to the right. Option. Nothing doing there. Trevor Manning forced to keep the ball there. They had an option coming to that side, and Iola had a man on the quarterback and a man on the pitch man. So Trevor Manning just goes down and takes the loss instead of forcing a fumble on that play. So it's Jared Starnes, number 12, checks into the game, brings the play into Trevor Manning. So it's a long 3rd down and 11 conversion on this. Rosehill still yet to get a first down. 12 seconds on the game clock. So it's trips right, single man in the backfield in the shotgun. 2 seconds on the game clock. That's going to be flags on the play. And Coach Krantz, first-year head coach of the Eagles, smartly and quickly calls a timeout before the play clock runs out. So there's no penalty on the play. Game clock got to 1 second. Coach called a timeout. So he's going to go over his offense and try to get 3rd down conversion on 3rd and 11, get a play drawn up here. You can join Coach Krantz live on Sunday nights on the Sports Report live radio show at the obnradio.com at 9 p.m. every Sunday night. Check in with Coach Krantz. Also, listen to the Mike Prince Show daily at 10 a.m. He will discuss all the latest local high school and college sports Monday through Friday on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Help support our local broadcast by becoming a listening partner. Visit our website at obnradio.com. Click on the PlayPal button and make your donation today. Serving the community through faith and athletics on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. All right, we're just about back in the action here. Rosehill breaks the huddle. As I said before, 3rd and 11 after a timeout. Let's see what kind of play they got. They got trips right, single split right. It's going to be in the backfield. Trevor Manning goes back for the pass. Just over the outstretched hands, Ben Nicholson was his intended target. So just a little bit overthrown, and if Ben would have come down with that catch, probably would have been out of bounds anyway. Pretty well defended. Just about the only place Trevor could have thrown it, and make sure he didn't get an interception there. So Brady Ward's going to check in to punt for the Eagles, see if he can pin the Iola Bulldogs back in their territory again. Snap, punt, high punt yet again. Ball's going to hit at the 5-yard line, takes a Rosehill bounce, caroms off a player, and it's going to be downed at the 3-yard line for Rosehill. So Brady Ward does his job on flipping the field and gets the Iola Bulldogs pinned back in deep under their own field goal. So during that play, the clock goes down to 0 on the first quarter. So ball will go over chains ends, but Iola will be back around their 3-4 yard line under the shadow of their own goalposts as they set up in tough field position. So far, a defensive struggle, not a lot of offense. The game was pretty much played on one half of the field. The ball was in Iola territory pretty much the whole game. They couldn't make too much progress, and Rosehill, when they had their opportunities, I think they only have gotten 1 first down so far. So offenses on both teams are struggling a little bit right now, but defenses are playing well. With the field position the Iola Bulldogs are coming into, you got to think that Rosehill may be coming up on a blitz, maybe thinking some pretty heavy pressure, see if they can get on the scoreboard with a safety. Iola Bulldogs have pretty much been exclusively in the shotgun position, in the shotgun formation. So if they come out in the shotgun again, which it looks like they are, the entire backfield is going to be in the end zone as they going to set up 2 backs in the backfield, 2 wideouts. That's going to be a false start against Iola, so their bad field position just got a little bit worse. So that half the distance to the goal line, so they're going to be just about the 1.5 yard line, 2 yard line. Still first down, so it's going to be first down and 12 for the Iola Bulldogs as they come up out of formation. Quarterback in shotgun, back next to him, plus a tailback behind him. He's going to keep the ball up the middle. Tackled by a host of Eagles. So he did get past the original line of scrimmage, probably a 3-yard gain on that, so that'll set up 2nd and 9. Just starting the second quarter, if you're just joining us, no score in the ball game against the Rosehill Eagles and the Iola Bulldogs. Bulldogs got possession of the ball deep in their own territory. The 4-yard line, be 2nd and 9. So they come out in the shotgun again. Quarterback keeping the ball again. Number 51, Xavier Tabanow, seals up that right side. Quarterback did get a few positive yards, but not a big gain by any means. So deep in their own territory, it's going to be a long 3rd down, 7.5 yards, 8 yards for the first down. So they're going to want to at least get some yardage to give their punter some additional room if they can, and if they get lucky, try to get a first down here. So Rosehill's going to come out and try to prevent that, do a full press defense here. Option. Oh, the running back is in the – it's going to be close to a safety. I don't know if he got out of the end zone or not. His first contact was in the end zone, but the running back, number 7 for Iola, was able to just stretch outside the end zone to prevent the safety. Number 7, Cale Gould. So the ball is marked at the half-yard line, so he just barely stretched out to prevent the safety. First contact, like I said, again, was in the backfield. He did a good job just to prevent points. So he got two back to receive the punt. Number 6, Ben Nicholson. Number 5, Carlos Davila. The punter's on his heels. He does get the punt across. Low liner goes off of Carlos Davila. Ben Nicholson picks it up, makes one move, gets carries a couple of people for about a 12-yard gain. Could have been a bad break for the Eagles, but Ben was able to pick the ball up, get about 15 yards out of that. So Rosehill once again in good field position in Iola territory. Ball's going to be marked at the 34-yard line as the Eagles set up for their offense. Trevor Manning gets the Eagles in the huddle. The Iola Bulldogs set up on defense again in Rosehill, starting in Iola territory. Trevor Manning under center, 2 backs, 2 wideouts on each side. Takes the snap, gives number 44, Vontae Green, as he breaks it outside, tries to get a couple of blocks. Number 7 for the Bulldogs, Cale Gould on the stop on the outside. Vontae Green, 4-yard carry on that play. We'll bring up 2nd down and 6. Ball at the 30-yard line, Iola territory. 9 minutes left to go in the first half. Still no score. Single wides on each side. Backfield, Trevor takes the snap. Quick give to fullback. Right up the middle, Kyle Flores, number 21. That's going to be an 8-yard gain on the play and a first down for the Eagles. Trevor Manning gets the play in from the coach, goes over to the huddle. Ball marked at the 22-yard line, 1st and 10. 8:40 left to go in the first half. 2 backs in the backfield. Trevor Manning under center. Gives to number 21, Kyle Flores, up the middle again. So it's going to be a 5-yard gain on the play, so it brings 2nd down and 5 as the Eagles The Eagles come up on a quick formation. They want to go quick after that give. Trevor Manning gives to number 21, Kyle Flores again, trying to catch the defense on their heels, getting a quick snap there. So that's a first down, 6-yard gain for Kyle Flores. Ball's marked at the 10-yard line, so it'll be first down, goal to goal for the Eagles. Just under 7 minutes to go in the first half. Eagles looking pretty good on this drive. This is their best offensive drive so far. They're threatening to score here. Wideouts, Trevor Manning under center. Gives to number 44, Vontae Green, down to the outside. Number 15 on the stop, Chad Guidry. Vontae Green down to the 4-yard line. So 6-yard gain on the play will bring up second down, goal to goal from the 4-yard line. Clock's going to tick down to 7 minutes by the time they get this play off. 20 seconds left on the play clock. Eagles break the huddle. Trevor Manning under center. Give again to Vontae Green. He's in for the score, but flag on the play. Flag on the play, so it's going to be holding against the offense. So that penalty will be a painful one, as the Eagles were going to be the first ones to get on the board, but that penalty is going to back them up. Going to have to replay second down and take away the touchdown. So holding against the offense there. That's going to back them up all the way to the 14-yard line. So it'll be second down and goal to goal from the 14. Eagles break the huddle. Trevor Manning under center. Kyle Flores, Vontae Green in the backfield. 2 wideouts on each side. Trevor Manning takes the snap. He's going around, keeping it around the outside corner. He's in for the touchdown. Trevor Manning on the quarterback keep around the outside. Stiffs arm one player to go in to get the Rosehill Eagles on the board first. Here's 6 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the first half, as the Eagles, after a pretty sloppy offensive game, Eagles put together a good drive there and come away with 6 points. Oh, Brady Ward's going to be in for the extra point. Trevor Manning will be in on the hold. Joe Johnson will be the deep snapper. Snap, hold, and extra point is good for Brady Ward. So Eagles on top at the midpoint of the second quarter, 7-0 over the Iola Bulldogs. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, voice of student athletes. The Open Mic Broadcast Network has been serving the community since 2002, providing game day coverage for Rosehill Christian Eagles, Waller Bulldogs, Hempstead Bobcats, Royal Falcons, Prairie View A&M University. We'd like to thank our sponsors for today's coverage, attorney Lee Van Richardson of Hempstead, Texas, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance of Waller, Texas, Diva Skin Conditioner at divafeet.com for those who need skin care in the fight against diabetes, and the Temple of Refuge Ministries located in Prairie View, Texas. Be sure and promote your business or organization while supporting local student athletes through our program. For more information, dial 832-213-8824. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, voice of student athletes. So after the score, Brady Ward's going to be back for the kickoff. Iola Bulldogs got 3 players back deep as Brady Ward approaches the ball, kicks it, and it's going to be a touchback through the end zone. So Brady Ward, again, has had probably 10 touchbacks so far this season. Excellent kicker for the Rosehill Eagles and gets another touchback. So Iola Bulldogs will set up at the 25-yard line. 6 minutes, 34 seconds left to go in the first half. Rosehill Eagles 7, Iola Bulldogs nothing. Iola has struggled offensively. They still have yet to cross the 50-yard line. Rosehill has successfully been keeping them on their side of the field all night long. This is probably one of their best starting offensive possessions all night. Well, let's see if Iola can get something started here offensively. They set up in a shotgun twins right, single back, quarterback takes a snap. He's going to go back for a pass, sets up under a little bit of pressure there. Ball falls incomplete. He was trying to hit one of the twins on an out route, and ball fell short. So it'll be second down and 10. Number 64, Nate Cofford, and number 75, Sam Herndon. Big men in the middle for the Eagles. Iola comes out in twins in the shotgun formation. Quarterback sets up back to pass, back deep. And nobody was there. Jared Starnes on the coverage. Pass was intended for number 8, Clayton Stafford, going right up the middle, and quarterback overthrew everybody. So first two offensive plays coming out on this series for the Iola Bulldogs have been pass plays, and both have been incomplete and did not find their intended receiver. So it'll be third down and 10, 6:25 left to go in the first half. Bulldogs come out in a trips formation, shotgun, single back. Rosehill runs over to get, looks like man-to-man. It's going to be a sweep. Trevor Manning had that snipped out. The quarterback had to keep the ball, tried to get it up the middle, and nothing doing there. So looks like it's going to be fourth down for the Bulldogs. Fourth down and 7. So Iola is going to come out in the punt formation. Number 17, Colton Bullion back for the punting duties. And looks like number 5, Carlos Davila, back to receive the punt for the Eagles. Pretty good punt. Carlos underneath it, receives it good, coming this way. Gets one block, 6 or 8 yards on the recovery. So the Eagles are going to start out in their own territory. Ball will be marked at the 44-yard line of the Eagles. So weren't able to get past midfield. So this is going to be the worst field position that the Eagles are going to start out in so far. 5:35 left to go in the first half as the Eagles break the huddle. AJ and Ben split wide. Trevor Manning under center takes the snap. Gives to Kyle Flores, fullback right up the middle. 4 yards on the play. Tackled by a host of Bulldogs. Looks like number 75, Clayton Costello, was in on the stop there. Number 7, Joe Johnson, checks into the game with the offensive play for the Eagles. Anthony Wilder coming out. The Eagles break the huddle, approach the line of scrimmage. You got a split on each side, 2 backs in the backfield. Trevor Manning under center, hands off Devontae Green, up the middle. Ball comes out on the ground. Looks like a fumble on the play. Let's see if he was down by contact or recovered his own fumble. Looks like the ball is going to be over the 50-yard line, marked at the 46-yard line in Iola territory. That'll be enough for a first down. 2 wingback, single back formation. Trevor Manning under center. Joe Johnson goes in motion. Trevor pulls the ball, keeps it around the outside, hits a block. 10, 5, touchdown, Trevor Manning. He was reading the give option there and pulled the ball back from Kyle Flores and had open and sailing on the outside as the Eagles had a wall of blockers. So a 46-yard touchdown run for Trevor Manning. Score for the Eagles, 13, as Brady Ward comes in for the extra point. So quick strike there for the Eagles. 3 or 4 offensive plays, and they're in for the score. Snap, hold, and good. So Brady Ward, second extra point conversion for the Eagles. That'll bring the score 14 for Rosehill Eagles and 0 for the Iola Bulldogs. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, voice of student athletes. Coaches for the Eagles this evening is Cliff Manning, seniors, offensive and defensive quality control. Jess Barber, defensive line and wide receivers coach. Gene Johnson is linebackers and offensive line. First year for Rosehill, Tim Honeycutt is the offensive coordinator, and returning coach Dennis Krantz is his first year as the head coach duties for the Eagles. So coaching staff doing a great job tonight as well as all this season and the offseason. A lot of work to get to these games on Friday nights, and coaching staff sure does deserve any adoration and round of applause that they're given. So it looks like number 17, and number 3 will be back deep for the Iola Bulldogs. Brady Ward setting up for the kick, approaches, ball's in play, hard line drive kick. It's going to be fielded at the 5-yard line. Reverse play, number 7 around the end, tackled by number 11, Anthony Wilder, just outside the 20-yard line. So good job on staying in their lanes there for the Eagles. The ball is going to be just over the 20-yard line as the Iola Bulldogs tried a little bit of trickery after number 17 originally catches the ball and gives a reverse to number 7, and he gets past the 20-yard line. So Iola Bulldogs will be set up 3 minutes, 54 seconds in the first half. So just under 4 minutes left to go in the first half as the Iola Bulldogs come out in the shotgun again, motion by number 6. Looks like a quick pitch handoff to number 6, speed option around the outside. Looked like Anthony Wilder and Trevor Manning on the stop there. 2-yard gain on the jet option by number 6, Adam Crenshaw for the Iola Bulldogs. So that'll be second down, 8.5 yards. Be 3 minutes left to go in the first half by the time they hike the ball here. Shotgun position, quarterback back to ball complete to number 6, breaks a tackle, then chased down by number 18, Jared Starn. So pass completion to number 6, Adam Crenshaw. Biggest game of the evening for the Iola Bulldogs. That'll be a 20-yard plus pass play there. The ball will be marked at the 44-yard line as Iola sets up 1st and 10. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the first half. Iola desperately trying to get their first score. They would love to go into the locker room with something on the scoreboard. They set up in the shotgun position. Twins left, back to pass. Be a quick pass to number 10. He jukes around, tackled by number 18, Jared Starnes. 5-yard gain on the pass play. It's like a quick step back pass to the receiver. He got what he could. Be second down and 5. Ball almost to midfield. 2 minutes on the game clock here. 20 seconds on the play clock as Iola breaks the huddle again in the shotgun formation. Twins left, single back, takes the back. Oh, immediately met in the backfield. Oh, ball on the ground. We got players down everywhere. We had number 21 had met the quarterback, and then Anthony Wilder came and cleaned it up with a hard hit, and the ball squirted out. It looks like that Eagles recovered it, but the referees are going to call the ball down. So no fumble on the play there. A lot went on that play. Eagles got in the backfield really quickly to disrupt that. It looked like the ball squirted out, but he was down by contact. So Iola remains possession of the ball. It'll be third down. Looks like timeout on the field by the Rosehill Eagles. They going to regroup after that. They thought they had possession of the ball, so they're back on defense. It's going to be third down and a long conversion attempt. 13 yards facing the Iola. Just under 2 minutes to go in the half. During this timeout, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Attorney Lee Van Richardson of Hempstead, Texas, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance of Waller, Texas, Diva Skin Conditioner at divafeet.com for those who need skin care in the fight against diabetes, and the Temple of Refuge Ministries located in Prairie View, Texas. Listen to the Mike Prince Show daily, 10 a.m. as he discusses all the latest local high school and college sports Monday through Friday on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Serving the community through faith and athletics since 2002. All right, we're back from the timeout here. Iola third down and 12 as they come out in the shotgun formation. Looks like Eagles are going to have heavy pressure. They get right up the middle as the pass attempt falls incomplete as the Eagles dialed up a full blitz there, and Iola was unable to pick it up, and the quarterback was forced to throw it a lot sooner than the play was developed. So it'll fall incomplete while he was under heavy pressure. Good call on that for the blitz. Timely call there as Iola is going to be forced to punt. Got two returners in the backfield. Number 6, Ben Nicholson. Number 5, Carlos Davila, as the Iola Bulldogs set up for the punt. Snap, gets the punt off, kind of a low wobbler, takes an Iola big bounce, still rolling at the 15, all the way down to the 13-yard line. So number 17, the punter for the Iola Bulldogs, Colton Bullion, does his job there on flipping the field on the Eagles, pushes the Eagles all the way back into their own territory at the 13-yard line. Minute 41 left to go in the first half. So Rosehill is going to have to pull up some special plays here to get all the way down the field. They got 86 yards for a touchdown to navigate. They come out.
We're lined up wrong.
Trevor Manning under center. Joe Johnson in motion. Trevor Manning pass attempt over the middle falls incomplete. Intended target was number 4, Reed Hauser. So that'll be second down and 10 as the Eagles come out in a passing formation. But that incomplete pass does stop the clock at a minute 36. So only a few seconds ticked off the clock there. So that gives them a little bit more time to get formation set on this play. They come out in 2 wingbacks, 2 empty backfield. Joe Johnson goes in motion. Gives the number 21, Kyle Flores, up the middle. It's going to be about a 6-yard gain on that play. So it'll be third down and 4. Ball just inside the 20-yard line of Eagle territory at the 19. Max Dollar checks into the game with the offensive play. Clock still running. Got to be a minute to go in the half by the time they get the ball snapped here. Trevor Manning under center. Ben Nicholson goes in motion. Trevor Manning still with the ball and gets tackled right at the line of scrimmage. A loss on the play there. Timeout on the defense. That'll bring up fourth down deep in Eagles territory. So they'll probably have to be forced to punt, and that's going to give Iola a chance to have the ball back again with 49 seconds left to go on the clock. Eagles desperately needed a first down right there. They could have just ran out the clock for the to get into halftime, keep the Iola Bulldogs points off the clock, but they're going to have a chance. Iola's offense has been struggling, but you never want to give an offense a chance to be on the field because they could hit a big play at any moment. So looks like the Eagles are going to talk this over. I'm sure going to come out in a punt formation this far in their own territory. Fourth down and 7 yards for the first down. The ball is just outside of the 15-yard line. So Brady Ward is going to be in there for the punt. Iola's going to have one man back deep, so they may try to pressure the punter here. Number 10 is back deep for Iola, Philip England. So let's see if Iola goes after the punt block here, or they're going to set up for a punt return formation. Pressure. Brady Ward gets the ball off, and it dies just outside of the 50-yard line. No return. So all things considered, pretty good effort there to get the ball off under some heavy pressure and on the Iola side of the field. So ball will be marked at the 42-yard line. And 39 seconds left to go in the first half. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, voice of student athletes. Iola Bulldogs set up in the shotgun formation again. Twins left. I think it's going to be a pass play attempt down the middle and complete with a good catch by number 10. He went up and got that ball. Number 4, Reed Hauser on the coverage, but number 10, Philip England, just a sophomore, went up and made a heck of a play on that. Clock still runs, 30 seconds left to go. Deep inside Eagle territory now. Pass incomplete on that, attempted to number 6. So the clock stopped with 22 seconds left to go after a big opening play for Iola. It gets a ball all the way down to the Eagles' 30-yard line. So they're threatening right now to get a score going into the halftime. It'd be second down and 10. Eagles looking for a defensive stand here, and Iola Bulldogs looking to get on the board for their first score. Shotgun formation for the quarterback. He takes the snap. He's going to set up for the pass out to number 6. And number 12 and number 6, Ben Nicholson, right there to meet him right when he catches the ball. So pass complete, but no gain really on the play by number 6, Adam Crenshaw. So Iola called timeout here. So it's going to be third down and 10. 11 seconds left to go in the half. So you got to think that Iola really has one shot at it here, unless they have a quick completion that they can get out of bounds, or an incompletion, which will give them another down to go for it on fourth down. So they're going to have to do something really quick to have two chances, or this may be their only shot doing before the first half ends. Right now, Rosehill leads 14-0 over the Iola Bulldogs here at Rosehill Stadium. Timeout taken by Iola after a quick big opening play. So 11 seconds to go here for the half. They're setting up on trips left, shotgun formation. Quarterback takes the ball, sets up, flag on the play, heavy pressure. Anthony Wilder in for the sack. Big loss on the play. There is 3 seconds on the clock. Flag on the play, but it's going to be offsides against the defense. So Rosehill was trying to get in there quick and just jump the gun a little bit. I don't know if they lined up offsides or just was too quick and got across before the center snapped the ball. Either way, it's going to be offsides against the defense. So that's going to give Iola another shot at it. 3 seconds left to go in the first. So they have a timeout called. 3 seconds left to go. It's 3rd down and 5, but really first down doesn't do them any good here. Ball is marked at the 25-yard line. So they really need to get in for the score, or the clock is going to run out with 3 seconds left to go. So their really only option is to get in here for the score. Both teams are huddling with the coaches. Head coach for the Iola Bulldogs is Kerry Bamberg. So Eagles set up on their offense, so they got trips to the right. They're going to be quads to the right, empty backfield for the quarterback. They've got a single split out to the left. So quarterback takes the hike. Under heavy pressure, throws up a prayer. It's going to be intercepted by number 21, Kyle Flores. He's got some blockers, but forced out of bounds by the Iola Bulldogs. So number 21, Kyle Flores, comes up with a defensive stand while the quarterback, number 11, Blake Driver, was under heavy pressure for the Bulldogs. So they come away with no score, and Rosehill Eagles come up with a defensive stand. So recap on the game, Iola had their best drive there, threatening at the end of the first half. Trevor Manning with 2 touchdown runs for Rosehill. So right now, Rosehill Eagles on top of the Iola Bulldogs, 14-0. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, serving the community through faith and athletics since 2002. We'll be back here in about 20 minutes, and we hope to have you join us for the second half of a good football game. It's Rosehill Eagles on top, 14-0.
Serving the community through faith and athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
All right, we're back on the Open Mic Network to start the second half of tonight's game. Iola Bulldogs in to kick off.
Second half underway.
Carlos Davila on the return, brought down by number 10. Eagles set up offense on the first series of the second half as they lead the contest 14-0 over the Iola Bulldogs. Rosehill right now has got a record this year, 4-1. Trevor Manning under center, 2 wings, 2 splits. Ben Nicholson in motion. Trevor Manning keeps the ball around the outside. Had an option pitch and Trevor Manning kept the ball for a 7-yard game. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 3. Ball will be marked at the 40-yard line in Rosehill territory as they break the huddle. Come back in the shotgun formation. Trips left. Give to number 21, Kyle Flores, around the end. Nowhere to go. Tries to get something out of nothing with the cutback, but going to be a loss on the play there. So for the Eagles, that's going to bring up 3rd down and 5. Max Dollar checks into the game. Gives the quarterback play. Iola Bulldogs in 4-3 defense, 4 defensive backs. Rosehill breaks the huddle. Quarterback under center. Tight formation. Then Nicholson in motion. Trevor Manning back to pass. Busted play. Trevor Manning's on the loose on the outside. He went back to pass. Quickly saw that no one was covered, tucked the ball and ran for a big gain on that play, deep into Iola territory. That's going to be about a 35-yard gain on that play. Ball is going to be marked at the 29-yard line. And the first, they're in Iola territory.
They're not lined up right again.
So Trips. Flag on the play there. It's going to be a false start against the Eagles, as it was going to be a direct snap run to the quarterback, and that play never got started. So they're going to back him up 5 yards, and they're going to replay 1st down. So it's 1st down on the 35-yard line for 15 yards.
Ridiculous.
10 seconds on the play clock here. Eagles hadn't broke the huddle yet. So they do get the play off. Pass play out to number 6, Ben Nicholson, just over his outstretched hands, and the ball falls incomplete. Might have been enough to get half of the 1st down back, but that was covered pretty well. So that's going to be 2nd down and 15 as Jared Starnes brings in the play for the Eagles. Iola Bulldogs defense set and ready as the Eagles break the huddle. Tight formation, single wide out, under center. Give option, gives to Kyle Flores, and met immediately by at the line of scrimmage by number 7, junior Cale Gould. So that's maybe a small loss on the play, certainly no gain. So it's going to be 3rd and 15 again as the Eagles struggle to get anything going offensively after the big play from Trevor Manning. They've had 2 pass incompletions and then nothing doing on that. False start, so it's going to be 3rd down and 15. 9 minutes to go in the first half. Ball is at the 35-yard line in Iola territory as the Eagles come up in the shotgun formation. High snap. Trevor Manning is able to get it. Running around, he's trying to get something out of nothing. The timing got off on that play from the beginning, so Trevor Manning, high snap, was able to keep it, but not enough for the 1st down. But they do get to the 32-yard line, so they're going to send Brady Ward in for the field goal attempt. So it is going to be So it's going to be a 49-yard field goal attempt in here for the junior kicker. If you don't know anything about Brady Ward, he's got the leg to do this. So let's see what happens on the snap. Hold, drive, He's got distance. He's got the deal. Just short. Just short. It looked good all the way there and just fell short of the goalpost. It was probably another 2 yards and he would have made that. No, that was a good attempt by the junior. Pretty poor offensive showing by the Eagles after one big play by Trevor Manning, and then nothing doing after that, as Iola was pretty stingy on the defense there. So a missed field goal attempt by Brady Ward, and Iola is going to take over on downs at the 31-yard line. In shotgun formation again, back behind the quarterback. Gives to him up the middle, number 6 on the carry. Reed Hauser on the tackle. Oh, pretty good gain on the play right there. That's a 7-yard gain, so that'll bring up 2nd and 3 for Iola as the ball's marked at the 39-yard line. They break the huddle, come into formation, shotgun formation, back behind the quarterback. Give option to number 6 up the middle. He's breaking around and tackled by number 6, Ben Nicholson. But there's a flag on the play. A pretty good gain on that play. Certainly first down across the 50-yard line. But there is a flag on the play, and that effort is going to come back. It's going to be holding against the Iola Bulldogs. So probably what amounted to a 15, 20-yard gain is going to be wiped out and going to be brought back, and they're going to have to replay second down on the holding call against Iola. Oh, number 6, Adam Crenshaw on the big run there.
Second, should be second. Should be second.
Shotgun snap, sweep to outside number 7. Brought down by number 18 for the Waller Bulldog, for the Eagles, Sam Swain. Oh, that's going to bring up 3rd down for the Iola Bulldogs. 3rd and 4 for the first down. 7 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Iola still has no score on the clock. Rosehill Eagles lead 14-0 as Iola comes out of in a shotgun formation. 3rd down. Snap. Quarterback keeps option, pitches out to number 7, and number 4, Reed Hauser, initially had him, but I'm not sure he had a good, if he got forced out of bounds or not. He was trying to get to the first down, and he did not make it to the first down. So it's going to be 4th down, 1.5 yards, as Reed Hauser forced him to go out further wide than he wanted to, then got help from his teammates to get him out of bounds before he got to the first down. So it's going to be 4th, 1.5 yards, just short of the 40-yard line in Iola territory. So they're going to set up and go for it in the shotgun formation. Oh, they're trying to dry them on sides. It was going to be a quick snap. See what happened here. It looks like there's movement on both sides, but Iola's head coach had called timeout before any penalty flags come out. So it's going to be a timeout with 6 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Your score, 14 for the Rosehill Eagles, 0 for the Iola Bulldogs. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, voice of student athletes, serving the community through faith and athletics since 2002. Join Coach Krantz live on Sunday nights on Sports Report Live Show Radio at the obnradio.com at 9 p.m. We'd like to thank our sponsors for today's coverage. Attorney Lee Van Richardson of Hempstead, Texas. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance of Waller, Texas. Diva Skin Conditioner at divafeet.com for those who need skin care in the fight against diabetes. And the Temple of Refuge Ministries in Prairie View, Texas. Looks like the Bulldogs are going to come out in the punt formation now after the timeout. Ben Nicholson, number 6, is back deep for the punt. We've got an inadvertent whistle, and I think we're just going to redo that. Number 7.
He just walked up the yard.
Number 17, Colton Bouillon, back for the punting duties for Iola. We've got a little bit of confusion on the spot, so we get the spot correct on the formation here as the referees get set to go. All right, hike, and the ball is away, and it takes a Iola bounce and down by Iola player at the 22-yard line. And Rosehill territory. So Rosehill had one good offensive play last time they had possession of the ball, and other than that, it was really lackluster. So we'll see if they can put a drive together on this one. 5 minutes, 56 seconds to go in the third quarter. Rosehill Eagles break the huddle, come out in twins right shotgun formation. Ben Nicholson in motion. It's going to be a option read. Trevor Manning keeps the ball and gets tackled pretty immediately behind the line of scrimmage. So that's a loss of the play of about 4 yards. So that'll bring up second down and 14 for the Eagles. It's going to be number 16, Max Dollar, checking into the game, bringing the play in for the Eagles. 11 seconds on the play clock as the Eagles break the huddle. They're going to be in shotgun formation again. Twins on both sides, single backfield. Ben Nicholson in motion, hiking the ball. Trevor Manning back to pass. He's going to pass ball incomplete. Maybe a little miscommunication between the quarterback and receiver there. So that's going to bring up third down and 14. As Eagles are really looking a little sloppy on their offense since they have come out for the second half. Iola's defense has given up a big run, but other than that has held the Eagles to not much yardage. So 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. 8 seconds on the play clock. Eagles come out in shotgun again. Ben Nicholson in motion. Trevor Manning keeps the ball up the middle, and he's going to get close to the 30-yard line. Not enough for the first down, so that'll bring up fourth down for the Eagles.
Brought down by number 7, Junior Taylor.
So, again, not a great offensive showing for the Eagles. Incomplete pass and 2 plays that result in lost yardage. So that's going to bring up fourth down and 5. Brady Ward is going to set up for the punt. Number 10, sophomore Philip England, back to receive the punt for Iola. Brady receives the snap and gets a pretty good kick end over end, hits and kicks straight up, going sideways, down by number 6, Ben Nicholson at the 35-yard line. So good punt by the Eagles. Gets the ball, flips the field from 35 to 35. So the Eagles will get the defense back on the field as the Iola Bulldogs will set up for their offense for the second time this quarter. 4 minutes, 11 seconds left to go in the third quarter. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletes. Be sure to follow us on social media, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at The Mike Prince Show. Bulldogs come out in trips left shotgun formation. Back to pass. It's going to be pass complete to number 6. Down the sideline, tackled by number 4, Reed Hauser. Number 6 for the Bulldogs, that's going to be senior Adam Crenshaw for a 6-yard pass completion and run. So that'll bring up second down and 4. Ball is at the 42-yard line, the Iola 42-yard line. Still in the third quarter. We're going to go trips right, shotgun. Give option. Quarterback keeps it up the middle. That's going to be met in the backfield by number 64, Nate Crawford. Tripping him up. Just falls forward to the original line of scrimmage. So that'll bring up third and 3.5 yards for the Bulldogs. The ball is marked at the 43-yard line, still in their own territory. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter as they set up in a shotgun formation again. Fullback and a tailback behind the quarterback. It's going to be a give option. Number 6 up the middle. He lowers his head with a head of steam, gets close to midfield, so that's going to be enough for a first down for the Iola Bulldogs. So number 6, that's going to be senior Adam Crenshaw. Up the middle. So that'll be first and down at the 48-yard line in Iola territory, just short of midfield. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Got twins split out right, 2 in the backfield with the tailback behind the quarterback. In the shotgun, quarterback takes the snap from center. Busted play and immediately met in the backfield by number 18, Sam Swain, for the Eagles. That's a big loss on the play on a first down. He shot the gap maybe on a stunt or a blitz there, got to the quarterback, was looking to run a speed option, and got tackled for a 5-yard loss on the play. So that'll bring up second and 15 for Iola. Just when they were getting some offensive momentum, the Eagles defense steps up. So I know Iola Bulldogs are going to break the huddle. They're going to do twins left, single back in shotgun position. Quarterback takes a snap, step back for a pass complete, tackled by number 7, Joe Johnson, met pretty quickly after the reception. So that does get them just right at midfield, well short of the first down. So that's going to be third down and 7 yards. They do get across midfield. The ball was marked at the initial point of where he caught it, where his forward progress was made. Well, they're going to come out twins left again, single backfield in the shotgun formation. Quarterback takes the snap from center. It's going to be a pass again, steps back under heavy pressure, throws it downfield. And the ball tipped off one player, almost received by another player. Pass defense on that play was number 4, Reed Hauser, but the ball falls incomplete. Iola had 2 guys that had a chance at that ball and falls incomplete. Quarterback kind of threw it up under heavy pressure. There is a flag on the play. There's another flag on the play, just comes out late. Just got a late flag. So we have 2 penalties on one play. It's going to be a late hit on the quarterback and also dead ball unsportsmanlike penalty. And that is going to be a big yardage marked off.
So he gets a 15 and then another 15.
So that's a 30-yard penalty there. Each penalty counts against you. There was a penalty during the play and then a dead ball penalty after the play. So that's a 30-yard penalty. Gets the ball all the way down to the 20-yard line for Iola, 1st and 10. As they're trying to get on the board the first time, they give the ball up the middle to number 6. Ball comes out, and it looks like I'm not sure who put the hit on him. But the Eagles do come up with the ball on the fumble. Number 6 gets the fumble. I'm not sure who caused the fumble. There was 2 or 3 Eagles around the ball that had a good hit on them. And Eagles recover the ball at the 10-yard line. So after a big mental penalty for the Eagles, they come back with a fumble recovery at their own 10-yard line as they set up on offense. So just when Iola was in good field position for their first score, the stingy Rosehill defense makes a play. They come out in a shotgun formation at the 10-yard line, 1st and 10, and a flag on the play. That's going to be delay a game against the Eagles. So they came out after the fumble and was not able to get their offense set up in time to run their first play. So 5-yard penalty will back them up deep in their own territory now at the 5-yard line as the Eagles try to get something going offensively here. They played a pretty solid game defensively, minus a couple of penalties, but just haven't been able to get anything offensively going this second half. Just under 33 seconds to play in the third quarter. Trevor Manning in the shotgun position. Ben Nicholson goes in motion. It's going to be a speed option around the outside. Ben Nicholson, number 6, at the 20-yard line, going across midfield. He's got blockers. He's at the 30, 20, makes a move, 10 yards, 5, touchdown. Ben Nicholson on a 95-yard run from the line of scrimmage. That's a pass play, no flags on the play on a 95-yard pass completion on a quick speed option. Ben Nicholson, number 6, on a quick strike. Just when they had nothing going offensively, they hit their biggest play of the year right there, 95 yards. In for the score, so that brings the score 20 for the Eagles and 0 for Iola. So that was a quick change of fortune after a fumble and a long run for the touchdown for the Eagles. Brady Ward comes in for the extra point conversion. There's the snap. Hold is good. Brady Ward up and through for the extra point conversion. So 21 for the Eagles, and Iola still with nothing left to go. No points scored. Oh, big play by the offense. Ben Nicholson, number 6, 95-yard speed pass completion will bring the score to 21. So that may be the spark to get the team going here. They were a little bit lackluster as they came out of the locker room for the third quarter. So that gets the crowd back into the game and will get the players excited. Let's see if the defense will respond on that. Iola is going to have to get the ball back with 16 seconds left to go in the third quarter. The Open Mic Broadcast Network has been serving the community since 2002, providing game day coverage for Rosehill Christian Eagles, Iola Bulldogs, Hempstead Bobcats, the Royal Falcons, and Prairie View and A&M University. Follow us on social media, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at The Mike Prince Show. Be sure and listen to Mike Prince Show daily at 10 a.m. He'll discuss all the latest local high school and college sports Monday through Friday on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. All right, the Eagles are going to set up for the kickoff. Brady Ward, number 2, handling the kickoff duties again. 3 players back deep for the Iola Bulldogs as Brady Ward gets set to approach the ball. Low line drive squibber to number 17. He fields it around the 5-yard line. It's going to be another rush to number 7. He's got a little bit of a lane, but he's brought down. He's brought down by number 6, Ben Nicholson. So number 7, that would be junior Cale Gould on the reverse. Gets the ball past the 20-yard line. Right around the ball will be marked at the 27-yard line in Iola Bulldog territory as they get set up for their offense. Trying to get on the board here. There's 8 seconds to go in the third quarter, so they'll have one play going this direction. They come out in the shotgun formation, tailback behind the quarterback. Takes the ball, gives it quarterback option. Oh, he's a fumble on the snap. Anthony Wilder on it, but didn't get to it. Trevor Manning, Anthony Wilder had heavy pressure on the mishandle of the pitch. Then Trevor Manning comes in there to clean it up. So that is a big stop on a loss of the play coming out of the first play at the end of the third quarter. So that's about a 12-yard loss for Iola. So that'll back them up near the 10-yard line. As the end of the third quarter, and they switch sides of the field. Rosehill Eagles on top, 21-0. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, voice of student athletes. If you'd like to promote your business or organization while supporting local student athletes through our program, for more information, dial 832-213-8824. Help support our broadcast by becoming a listening partner and visit the website, obnradio.com. Click on the PayPal button to make your donation today. Follow us on social media, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at The Mike Prince Show. Looks like the ball will be marked at the 11-yard line as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Rosehill Eagles on top, 21-0. So after, it's going to be second down for the Iola Bulldogs after a big loss on the first play. So it's going to be second and 24 yards for the first down. So again, the Iola Bulldogs come out in shotgun formation. I don't think they've been under center all night. He's going to go back for a pass down the field, and the ball is complete. Big play. He's across midfield, down to the 20, down to the 10, and down. Reed Hauser again. Last week saved a touchdown run. Reed Hauser stays in the play, stops him at the 2-yard line, but a big play on second down and 25. Iola hits a pass play across the middle all the way down to the 2-yard line. So a big play by the Eagles just a few minutes ago. Iola answers with an 80-yard pass play of their own. So Eagles deep now at ball at the 2-yard line as the Eagles set up for a goal line stand. First down, goal to go. Iola's trying to get in for their first score. And a quarterback keeper. And the quarterback does get in for the touchdown. So after a big pass play to start the fourth quarter, 80 yards, Reed Hauser did save the touchdown, but only took Iola one play to get in for the touchdown. If they had it at first down on the 2-yard line, quarterback Keith gets number 11. The quarterback keeps it himself and gets across in for the first score. Number 11, Blake Driver. So they're going for a 2-point conversion here as they set up in the shotgun. They give it to the fullback. It's close to the flag on the play. He does not get in for the 2-point conversion. Well, we'll see what the flag is. The flag goes against the Eagles. so they're going to get another. They're going to get another shot at it, half the distance to the goal line. So they're going to get another shot at the extra point conversion, and looks like they're going to set up for the offense again. They're not going to kick it. They are going to go for two. Well, they set up in the shotgun position again with a fullback and a tailback behind the quarterback. Quarterback takes the snap, gives to the fullback. Same play as last time. Ball's on the ground. He did not cross the plane. So no flag on the play, and Rosehill is able to stop the two-point conversion. But Iola does get on the board. In the fourth quarter, 11 minutes, 21 seconds. Rosehill Eagles 21, Iola Bulldogs 6.
October 21st, the annual golf tournament at High Meadow Ranch. Come support our school and enjoy a day of golf with families and friends of our kids. October 21st.
You may have heard over the PA system, the annual Rosehill Golf Tournament at High Meadow Ranch will be October 21st. There's spots still available, sponsorships opportunities still available, and a hole-in-one contest with a chance to win a Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. So be sure and go to rcseagles.org and look for the link and sign up for the golf tournament, October 21st at High Meadow Ranch. So number 21 is going to set up for the kicking duties for our Bulldogs. Number 6, Ben Nicholson, and number 4, Reed Hauser back deep. They sent it deep. Short kick goes out of bounds somewhere around the 35-yard line. So we'll see if they want to re-kick it or get a 5-yard penalty from where it went out of bounds.
Actually, let's do this. Trips right.
It looks like the Eagles are going to be happy with the kick and take the penalty. So we'll see where the ball went out of bounds, where the referees are going to mark it officially. Somewhere around the 40-yard line. Nope. 30. They're going to mark it at the 35-yard line in Eagle territory. So Eagles come up with trips right, single backfield in the shotgun. Trevor Manning takes a snap. Fake give to number 21, Kyle Flores, and Trevor Manning brought down behind the line of scrimmage by number 6, Adam Crenshaw. So loss on the play there on the read option. They'll bring up second down at 12.
Wrong way.
Eagles break the huddle. No backfield in the shotgun position. Ben Nicholson on the quick pitch. No blocking there. Met behind the line of scrimmage by number 7, Cale Gould. So nothing doing on that play there. So that's back-to-back plays. The Eagles lose yardage. So Eagles' story on offense tonight has been big plays and nothing. So they have had some offensive struggles where they are just got a big play conversion or not really looking very good, whether it's a miscues or misblocking or something. They need to get some offense rhythm going other than just big plays. So they come out in 2 wingback, Trevor under center, Ben Nicholson in motion. Give to number 21, Kyle Flores. He loses the ball at midfield, and Iola is going to recover that. So had a good play there. Had a 10, 12-yard play right up the middle, and Iola player got the ball out of Kyle Flores hit it out of his hand from behind, and ball squirted across midfield, and Iola Bulldogs jumped on it. So it's going to be Iola's going to take over on their first turnover of the game for the Eagles. And Iola is going to get the ball in their own territory at the 46-yard line. 9 minutes and 46 seconds left to go in the game as Rosehill is on top 21-6. Iola just coming off their first offensive drive. 6 seconds on the play clock in the shotgun formation again. They get the ball off. Pass play. He's under heavy pressure. Wide open in the middle of the field. Number 17, there's nobody there. He's going to walk into the end zone. I don't think there was anybody in 10 yards of that. Had to have been a miscommunication or a broken coverage of some kind. But number 17 for the Iola Bulldogs, senior Colton Bullion, was wide open. Quarterback, number 11, Blake Driver, saw it. And that's a 54-yard touchdown pass for the Iola Bulldogs as they strike quickly after the turnover. So now they'll bring the score of 12 for the Iola Bulldogs. They are going to set up for the two-point conversion in the shotgun formation. Number 11 on the quarterback keep, and he will not get in for the two-point conversion. So the Eagles are able to stop the two-point conversion, but give up the big touchdown pass, 54 yards to number 17 after a fumble by Kyle Flores. They strike quickly. So they have Iola Bulldogs had no score all the way for the first three quarters, and the first 5 minutes of the fourth quarter, they've scored twice, unable to complete the extra point conversion. So that gets you a score. Iola Bulldogs 12, Rosehill Eagles 21. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, voice of student athletes. We'd like to thank our sponsors for today's coverage. Attorney Lee Van Richardson of Hempstead, Texas. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance of Waller. Diva Skin Conditioner at divafeet.com for those who need skin care in the fight against diabetes. And the Temple of Refuge Ministry located in Prairie View, Texas. So 21, or number 20, Brian Crosby, going to be, no, it looks like 17 is going to handle the kickoff duties this time. Colton Bullion just scored the touchdown as they set up for the kick. Number 6 and number 5 back deep for the Eagles. Ben Nicholson and Carlos Davila. 17 approaches the ball, drives it down. Looks like number 4, Reed Hauser's got the ball up the middle for a big gain. Midfield tackled by number 10 for Iola. So Reed Hauser with a big gain up the middle of the field. Maybe that'll get the offense going for the Eagles. They're in good field position as they come out on their third offensive series for the fourth quarter. 9:28 left to go in the game. Be first and 10 for the Eagles. They break the huddle. Coming in, 2 wingback set, single back, quarterback under center, quarterback sneak right up the middle. That's going to be 6 or 7 yards right there on the quarterback sneak. So that'll be second down. And looks like they're marking a 5-yard gain where his knee hit the ground. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 5. As the Eagles get the play platooned in by number 16, Max Dollar. Ethan Shipp now in for the center for the Eagles. Sophomore after Tommy Dahl got hurt earlier in the game. Give the ball up the middle to number 21, Kyle Flores, and it looks like it's going to be enough for the first down. So that's going to be 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Ball is in Iola territory now at the 39-yard line. 8 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. 15 seconds on the play clock. They come to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback under center to Ben Nicholson goes in motion. Trevor Manning, quarterback sneak. Bounces off a couple players, still turning his feet. Takes 3 Iola defenders to bring him down. So quarterback sneak and ends up breaking it outside after he bounces off a couple of defenders. It looks like there is injury timeout on the field as number 7, junior Caleb Gill, does get up, but gets up slowly, so does not have to come out of the game. So it'll be 2nd down and 5 for the Eagles at the 34-yard line. 7 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the game. Ethan Shipp comes to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback under center. Wings on both sides, single backfield. Gives to number 21, Kyle Flores. Going to be close to a first down, maybe a 5-6 yard gain on the play. Waiting on the spot. It is going to be enough for a first down. So the ball is at the 30-yard line now. At the looks like a little confusion with the down markers and the spot of the ball, but referee says it's a first down with the spot of the ball is going to be at the 29-yard line.
Hey, they got to reset the play clock.
So that is quarterback under center, split back, single back, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Quarterback's going to let the clock run down as much as possible. Looks like a little bit of a busted play. Trevor Manning around the outside. Two flags on the play. Trevor Manning around the outside. Looks like a little discussion on what the penalties are going to be. Looks like it's going to be holding against the Eagles.
Let's make sure they're going to start the clock.
Looks like penalty is going to be stepped off against the Eagles, so that's going to be holding. 6 minutes, 17 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter as the Eagles get backed up on a 10-yard penalty. So it was 1st and 10. Replay first down, so it'll be 1st and 20 for the Eagles as the Eagles are staying in the huddle.
Now he's got to come out of play.
And looks like we've got an injury timeout on the field. Trevor Manning, quarterback, looks like he's going to have some cramping in the fourth quarter. Radio. Help support our broadcast by becoming a listening partner. Visit the website at obnradio.com. Click on the PayPal button to make your donation today.
So Max needs to go to site.
Follow us on social media, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at The Mike Prince Show. And listen to Mike Prince Show daily at 10 a.m. He will discuss all the latest in local high school and college sports Monday through Friday on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Trevor Manning able to leave the field under his own power. It looks like it was some cramping, but he'll have to come out for one play as Joe Johnson is going to check in for the Eagles.
Hey, let's go pro.
As a freshman.
42,
Number 7, Joe Johnson.
So going to be 1st and 20 for the Eagles. So just under 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Eagles approaching the line of scrimmage. Quarterback under center. Fullback, tailback formation. Gives to number 44, Vontae Green. He's around the outside. He's got something going. He breaks it open. 10, 5, touchdown, Vontae Green. There is a flag on the play, but Vontae Green on the outside tailback goes in for the score. So it's going to be face mask against the defense, so that penalty will be declined. That's a touchdown for the Eagles. So they were facing a 1st down and 20. Vontae Green broke it open for a 40-yard touchdown run for the Eagles. That'll bring the score 27 for the Eagles. So Brady Ward will set up for the extra point for the Eagles. And snap, hold is good, and through for the extra point conversion. That'll bring the score for the Eagles 28, Iola Bulldogs 12, with 5 minutes, 33 seconds left to go in the game. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, voice of student athletes. Help support our broadcast by becoming a listening partner. Visit our website at obnradio.com. Click on the Play Valve button and make your donation today. You can promote your business or organization while listening to local student athletes through our program. For more information, dial 832-213-8824. So we've got a pretty good game going here at Rosehill Stadium as the 4-1 Rosehill Eagles are currently on top of the Iola Bulldogs 28-12. 5 minutes, 33 seconds left to go in the game.
No, it did not do. He was supposed to put right, and he did not. No, it's on there. Hey, Grant, can you add that for 8? We're going to say, I don't know if you know that or not. Okay.
So Brady Ward set up the kickoff for the Eagles. Approaches the ball. Good kick like that high into the end zone. Lands 2 yards into the end zone for a touchback. No chance of return there as Brady Ward gets his probably 12th touchback of the season. So Iola players just chose to watch that go over their head as they're going to get the ball on the 25-yard line. And they're going to try to mount a comeback here with 5 minutes, 33 seconds left to go in the game. I'd like to thank our sponsors for today's coverage. Attorney Lee Van Richardson of Hempstead, Texas. Texas Farm Bureau of Waller. Diva Skin Conditioner at divafeed.com. And Temple of Refuge Ministries located in Prairie View.
17
Iola coming into the shotgun formation once again. They're going to be a reverse for number 2. He's got a lot of room over there on the other side. Chased down from the backside. Number 6, Ben Nicholson, chases him down from the backside, but a big gain on the play by number 2. That's a freshman, Cale Creamer. That's a 1st down to start off the play. The ball's going to be marked down at the 38-yard line of Iola, 1st and 10. They set up again, trips right, shotgun formation. Quarterback comes back to the pass play to number 10. Still on his feet, and brought down by number 7, Joe Johnson. So pass complete there for Iola. 3-yard gain on the play. That'll be second down and 3.
He's supposed to come up on number 3 there.
They come out again in the shotgun formation. Twins, both sides, single back. Going to be a screen to number 6 on the outside. Ben Nicholson quickly on that for not much a gain on that. Number 6, senior Adam Crenshaw on the little bubble pass, defended well. And that'll bring up third down for Iola. 4 minutes to go in the contest. Trips, Iola coming out and trips, single backfield in the shotgun. Quarterback comes back, but down the middle of the field, and number 12, Jared Starnes on the defense. Ball falls incomplete. Pass was intended for number 10, Philip England.
Did anybody oppose the 4-4 finishing the game for us?
Iola breaks the huddle. They come out again in shotgun formation. Twins both sides. Fourth down. They goes out for a pass. That pass is complete. It's going to be a first down. Ben Nicholson on the coverage, but not until they get a pass completion. Bonte also in on the tackle. The ball will be marked at midfield, 1st and 10 on a 4th down conversion for the Bulldogs. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the game. They come out of the shotgun again. 17 goes in motion, little bubble screen to 17, and it looks like he was forced out of bounds for a loss on the play. So that'll stop the clock. 3 minutes, 15 seconds left to go. That'll push him back to second down and 14. Ball marked at the Iola 45-yard line. Iola breaks the huddle, comes out in Twins formation to the right. Single backfield shot, goes in motion. Quarterback step backs. Going to be another screen to 15. Number 11, Anthony Wilder quickly on the play and tackled for a loss there on another little bubble screen attempt that never developed. Anthony Wilder, number 11, quickly on that. So that's going to bring up third down and a 3-yard loss on that play. So they'll be third down and 17. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Rosehill on top, 28-12. Iola's got the ball, shotgun formation. He throws it deep down the sideline. Pass intended to number 10. Number 7, Joe Johnson on tight coverage, and ball falls incomplete. Pass intended for number 10, Philip England, sophomore. So that'll bring up fourth down. So a long fourth down conversion, 4th down and 17 for the Iola Bulldogs. 2 minutes, 28 seconds left to go in the game as the Rosehill Eagles are on top, 28-12. You got to figure they've got to make a big play here on 4th down to keep going. Man in motion, ball up the middle, and a long pass attempt falls incomplete to number 6. So down the sidelines, they took a shot, and it fell incomplete. So the Eagles defense was able to make a stop there as they take over on downs. That's that's probably going to be it. The Eagles just really need to get one first down as they will try to run out the clock with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the contest. Ethan Schiff comes out of the huddle, sets up Trevor Manning back in the game under center. Kyle Flores backfield wing backs on the side. They give the ball up the middle to number 21, Kyle Flores. He gets forward for about 4 or 5 yards. They're going to mark him down. They're going to come mark him down on a 3-yard gain. So that'll bring up 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7. 22 seconds on the play clock. Just under 2 minutes on the game clock. So the Eagles will let the clock run down as long as they can before they snap the ball. Play clock is 10 seconds. Trevor Manning gets under center. Number 44, Vontae Green on the give. He breaks it up the middle again. Breaks the tackle at the 10. Breaks another one at the 5. And Vontae Green in for the score up the middle. Bouncing off tacklers, stepping through tacklers. Vontae Green in for his 2nd touchdown of the game as the Eagles take a 34-12 lead with just a minute and 30 seconds left to go in the game. So that'll just about seal the deal there for the Eagles. They were looking to run out the clock, and Vontae Green had different ideas. He was just going to run it into the end zone. So Brady Ward is going to set up for the extra point once again for the Eagles. Snap, hold is good, and so is the extra point attempt. Oh, Brady Ward good on all of his extra point conversions attempts tonight. He did fall short of a field goal, but it was a 49-yard attempt. So that's a good outing for our kicker, Brady Ward, as the Eagles take the lead with 1 minute, 29 seconds left to go in the game. Rosehill Eagles 35, Iola Bulldogs 12. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, voice of student athletes. Coach Dennis Krantz, head coach of the Rosehill Eagles, join him live on Sunday nights on Sports Report Live radio show at obnradio.com at 9 p.m. Follow us on social media, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at The Mike Prince Show. And you can listen to Mike Prince Show daily at 10 a.m. He'll discuss all the latest in local high school and college sports Monday through Friday on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We appreciate you listening to tonight's broadcast. I hope you enjoy it. We are going to try to broadcast the rest of the games for the season, so be sure to take this number down, and you can dial in and listen to the games. Might even be able to broadcast some of the Lady Eagles volleyball games next Tuesday, the 15th, is senior night for the volleyball players as Brady Ward kicks to the end zone for a touchback, lands 3 yards into the end zone. No return on that kickoff once again. So if you're listening to us now, you'd like to listen to us next week for next week's game. We're off, but we will be back after that for our away game. You can listen to us. We're going to try to broadcast the Lady Eagles volleyball game. Dial 605-562-0440. Enter in ID code 131752 and the pound sign to listen to a Rosehill broadcast. On the Open Mic Network, voice of student athletes. Minute 29 left to go in the game as Iola has the ball at the 25-yard line. They set up tailback behind the quarterback in shotgun position. Snap as the pass play down the sidelines. Number 6, Joe Johnson on the cover. As he's going to get flagged for pass interference, but it looked like a little bit of an intentional fall down on the receiver there. So you got to give it to him for getting the flag thrown on the pass interference call to get the ball moved down on a 15-yard penalty. Pass interference against the Eagles. Against number 7, Joe Johnson there. So the ball will be marked off and put down at the 35-yard line as Iola is going to have it 1st and 10. So that they're going to come out in the shotgun position again. The ball's marked at the 40-yard line, actually. It's a 15-yard penalty. So Iola getting their receiver set, twins, both sides, single back in the quarterback in the shotgun as he takes a snap from center and steps back for a pass. Kyle Flores under coverage. Anthony Wilder right there in the middle of the field for the interception for the Eagles. Number 11, freshman Anthony Wilder with the interception for the Eagles. Well, that will definitely seal the deal for Rosehill as they're going to take over with 1 minute and 11 seconds left to go in the game. Iola quarterback was under heavy pressure by Kyle Flores and threw it up in the middle of the field as Anthony Wilder was waiting there. Took the ball and ran it right back up the middle past the 50-yard line. So the ball will be marked at the Iola 42-yard line. 1 minute and 11 seconds left to go in the contest as Rosehill breaks the huddle. Most likely going to go into victory formation of some kind and just take the snap, let the clock run out. And they do. So that was, looks like it was a little bit quick on that. Oh, it's second down and 10 as Trevor Manning went down on the knee. It's a 35 seconds on the play clock, 48 seconds on the game clock. So they're going to let it run down. They're going to have to down the ball one more time. And it looks like the Eagles are going to take their record from 4-1 to 5-1. Right now they have 35 for the Eagles and 12 for the Iola Bulldogs. It was a good defensive battle on both sides. Offenses never really got in the groove. Just the difference was they had big offensive plays on both sides. That was really the difference maker. Rosehill downs the ball, and that's going to be the end of the game as the clock counts down to 0. Rosehill Eagles come out on top, 35, Iola Bulldogs 12. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. I'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's coverage, Attorney Lee Van Richardson of Hempstead, Texas, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance of Waller, Texas, Diva Skin Conditioner at divafeed.com for those who need skin care in the fight against diabetes, and the Temple of Refuge Ministries located in Prairie View, Texas. We'd like to thank you for joining us tonight. And again, like I said, we're going to be broadcasting as many games as we can for Rosehill. Thank you. My name's Clay Nicholson. Good night and God bless.